Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this week's what I've been playing, what I've been watching, and what I've been reading, Bambino, with a little bit of a training update sprinkled on top. I'll do that at the end, so you can all click off if you're not interested in my training. I haven't actually got much to report on this week, but still going. Well, we'll get there, okay? Before we get into this video, I just want to do a quick shout out to, I don't do names, but quite a few people have come up to me in work this week, and they saw my last week's video where I've been playing, watching, reading, and they just wanted to see if I was okay. They basically saying, "Oh, don't worry about him, he's a prick anyway, nobody likes him." So thank you guys. I won't so shout out, but I won't message you by name. He's a weirdo, isn't he? Yeah, so I feel I'm better now anyway. Right then, so what have I been playing? I've got my notes in front of me as well, as you can probably see. Yeah, I've started the week, I continued playing Immortals Fenyx Rising. I had the worry that I didn't pay a lot for this game. I had this worry that I was going to stop playing it. The things that I really like about it is the combat. It just does keep getting better and better and better. I want to say I'm bored. It's strange because the more of the unlocking the world, the map I'm unlocking, you know. I'm not going to say it's deserted, like there's animals and enemies there, but there's like castles and stuff, but there's no one there, there's no societies living, everyone's gone kind of thing. So I know it's made by the makers of Assassin's Creed, or one of the Assassin's Creed. It's got those makers are involved in it. And the thing I like about the Assassin's Creed is this just a vast populated world, you know. So I've stopped. You probably see why I've stopped playing it. I haven't played it since I think Tuesday was the last time I played it. But I've changed shifts in work. I normally work days, so I normally work 8:30 till 5. Now I'm working. It was like right at the last minute. They asked. It's actually all right. I'm working 4:30 in the afternoon till midnight, and next week I'm working 4:30 till 1 in the morning, Monday to Friday, and it's taken its toll on me. My body's used to getting up early now, but to get up early, you got to go to bed early, haven't you? So I'm kind of still in early mode, if that makes sense. So I haven't really played much of this, because I like to play games to relax before you go to bed. But yeah, I haven't played it since Tuesday, but I started another open world RPG game. So I think I got a feeling that might not get a look in, but we'll get to that game, okay? What else have I been playing? Oh, right. I said this is the Mega Drive Classic Collection. I've been playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I think on one of my videos, maybe it was last week's video, I just had this urge, and I don't know where. At the time, I didn't know where it's come from. I think I know where it's come from now. I just had the urge to play Sonic games again, and I think I know what it is, right? Because it's getting dark earlier, so on my way home from work, I ride through a place called Port Talbot, and it's massive. It's known for the steelworks. It's a massive steelworks, okay? And it looks awful. It's an eyesore, right? So I would not want to live in Port Talbot. But when it goes dark and all the lights come on, it's a beautiful looking. It's a sight. I remember as a kid driving through, like on the bus from coming late from a swimming competition or something, just looking out the window. The other thing as well, it smells. It's the gas or something. It fucking stinks. So you can be blindfolded and know you're coming into Port Talbot just because of the smell. I don't know how people live there, but maybe they're nose blind, aren't they? But I used to look, and when all the lights are on, it's stunning. And where I'm going with this story, right, is, what's it called? Is it, I think Chemical Plant Zone or Level on Sonic? I think that's what it's called. The background of that was always my favourite background, my favourite level in the game. And Port Talbot looks just like the Sonic, so I'm pretty sure that's where my urge. It's funny how the brain works. It's like I'm riding through on my motorbike, thinking, I really like a look at that. I got to concentrate, because one of the roads on the way home, I go right up past. It's like a really straight, quite a new road, you know. So I go bombing along there, just looking. So I got to keep one eye on the road and the other eye looking at the steelworks. So yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Sonic 2. And I'm actually now, this Sonic 2 was the last, on the Mega Drive, was the last Sonic game I was really into. I did play Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles at a friend's house one day, like donkeys years ago now. We're talking 30 years or however old that game is, you know. But I remember it being a very, very good game. But then when it went 3D, they just never interested me until now. So I'm gonna have a Sonic collection. So I'll do a pickups video maybe next week or something. Like I got my merch on, my Street Fighter. I got loads of stuff to show you guys, my little things, but it's not quite enough stuff to show you for a full video. So I bought, I think, 3 Sonic games in the last week. I've done really well on the old eBay. But anyway, yes, I've been playing Sonic 2. What else have I been playing? So since the last one of these videos, I've done SNK Sunday. The poll last week I put up, King of Fighters 15 came up, and again today King of Fighters 15. So shout out King of Fighters 15. This game, you know, like a lot of YouTubers now, they do like the video of the year, or the game of the year thing. So I'm gonna do one of them. And as far as new games, so if it's just games that came out this year, I don't think there's a better game that's come out this year. There might be 1 or 2 games I've played this year that's better than it, or up there at least. But yeah, I'd say King of Fighters, I've definitely had my money's worth. So what I'm trying to do, right, is I'm trying to find the perfect team. So what I've got locked in is obviously King. She'll always be my main. Every single King of Fighters, she's the best. So last week I went as King, Nakaruru. She's locked in as well now. I can't see another character replacing, definitely not King or Nakaruru. But last week we went as Vanessa, was my 3rd character. I thought, yeah, she's probably my best character to date. But then today, I went obviously King, Nakaruru, and Joe Higashi. And I don't know. I really don't know. They're about on a par, you know. But there's Leona I want to try out again. See how she fits in the team. But some of the characters, like Ash Crimson, he's pretty cool. But you got to be good. So you got to put the hours in to learn all his moves and stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my SNK Sunday series. And so far, I think it's only been that game. Not a problem. But if I'll do a vote every week, and if like a poll every week, just keep an eye out on it. It's on the community tab thing. I'm new to it, but I thought, hey, let's use it to do, because you're going to do like ask questions. And today I put on, shall I do Samurai Showdown, this, or Capcom versus SNK 2? And this was the winner again. So yeah, really enjoying it. I think I love the fact as well that Nakaruru's in it, because she's one of my favourite. Her and King are definitely my favourite 2 SNK characters of all time. Another game I played digital, I finally did it. My Friday Night Fights was a series that I wanted to do. When I did my channel update, I said I wanted to do like Tekken Tuesday. Obviously, it's going to be on a Tuesday. I was moving my top 3 Tuesday, was going to be top 3 Thursday. What did I do this week? I did top 3 Xbox first-person shooters. I thought it'd be just a quick video. I had a couple of games, and I think I was a 20-odd minute video just talking about a small handful of games, you know. So I enjoyed that. And I thought, right, if I don't do this Friday just gone, it'll just fall off the table. But I had to film it because I'm working nights. I had to film it at midday, so the sun actually came out, just shining through my windows. And I haven't got blinds in my windows yet. I'll have to sort that out, don't I? So I played Melty Blood for the episode 1 of Friday Night Fights, but it was daytime, so sorry about that. Disclaimer, it was in the daytime, but I scheduled it to come out of the night, and fucking hell, what an amazing game. And what I liked as well, people are commenting. I definitely had one comment saying they've never seen this game. It looks badass, they're going to check it out. I think it's on sale at the moment as well. So I know all the DLC, the special announcements are on sale, because one of the 1,000 reasons it's an amazing game, right, is the new DLC characters, or they're not even DLC, they're new characters. They're free. So I didn't play it for like 3 months, and when I went to play it, said, installing update. And I was like, I think they'd added like 2 or 3 extra characters, extra stages and stuff like that. So shout out Melty Blood, Type Lumina, and French Bread, I think, is the game developer. I'm a massive fan of your work, guys, so keep up the good work. But check it out, guys. I think it is in the sale, but when you purchase a game on digital, you can't see how much it is, but I think it's jammed between 2 games, $28.99. So it's under 30 quid at the moment, and I'm pretty sure I paid $44.99 for it. So it's definitely worth every single penny of that $44.99. So to get it for under 30 quid, just go and buy it and thank me later. What else have I played? I played Tekken Tuesday. This was a good laugh. Thanks, I did a live video with this, so thanks everyone that came and commented and hung out with me, watched my bad gameplay. I had a really good time playing. I always do with Tekken 7, but I enjoy it even more now when I'm doing a live stream. I'm almost at the thing now where, will I be able to play Tekken not live or not recorded, because it's so much fun, do you know what I mean? It's just me talking and obviously people commenting and stuff like that, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. But the only problem is now, because I'm going to be working these night shifts or late shifts, whatever. I think some places, it's classed as an afternoon shift maybe. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do a live Tekken Tuesday. But what I might do Tuesday now is do a video in the day, like I did with Melty Blood. Do like a 20-odd minute video. I want to keep the series going, But I might go back and play like Tekken 6, 5, 4 or something like that. Tekken 3. Or Tekken 2 or Tekken 1, who knows? Or that Death by Degrees. That's technically a Tekken game, isn't it? But yeah, shout out Tekken 7. I have been playing one other game, but I'll talk about that in a bit. Okay, so stay tuned, baby. What have I been watching? I'm really into this now. Bleach. I'm on episode 9, and it's really good. I gotta be honest. A little bit overwhelming, the thought that there's 16 seasons, and I'm not sure, 20 odd episodes per season it looks like. I'm not sure the exact number, but there is 60. We're on Disney, it goes up to season 16, but I think they're new episodes being added weekly or whatever. But I'm really into it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm getting to know the characters now. It's really wacky, like with that little fucking tablet. So I'm on episode 9, but that defective tablet, and then he just stuffs in that teddy bear, and the teddy bear comes to life, kind of thing. I thought it was really funny, really cool kind of thing. That girl that lives in his wardrobe, it's nuts. If someone tried to explain it to me, I think, that sounds way too out there, But no, it's really good fun, and I think it's Ichigo, I think that's the guy's name. It's rare I remember people's names, right? Ichigo's mother, it's the anniversary of Ichigo's mother's death, and they're trying to tie that in with the fact that you can see these demons and shit like that. So if you haven't watched Bleach, yeah, definitely watch it. And what my routine is now, when I finish work, I'm coming home anywhere between 12:30 and next week it might be 1:30 in the morning. So I'll watch one episode, because I can't just come off my motorbike. The thing when you ride a motorbike, I don't know what it's like in a car, I don't drive a car, but when you come off your bike, You might be soaking wet, you might be freezing cold, but it's your heart rate goes up. Do you know what I mean? My adrenaline's going. I don't ride like Valentino Rossi or anything, but you know, when my adrenaline's going a little bit. So if I try to get off my bike, see to my dog, and come straight to bed, it's impossible. I can't sleep. Right, no matter how tired I am, my adrenaline will keep me awake. So as part of my routine going forward, I'm going to watch either 1 or 2 episodes every single night of Bleach. Because it just... And the thing is with Bleach as well, it's very rare something holds my interest. I'm not there with my phone in my hand watching it. Like when I'm watching YouTube videos, it's kind of on in the background or I'm doing housework or stuff like that. But yeah, with Bleach, it holds my interest. So it's the perfect time to get into it for me, I suppose. What else have I watched? I struggled to sleep. I woke up at something like 4 in the morning the other day. It was fucking freezing in my bedroom. The thing is, all I have to do is close my bedroom door. But my dog Rossi, he's like a teddy bear. He'll catch like a teddy bear there. But then he'll want to go down at the bottom of the bed for a bit. Then he'll be on the floor. Then he'll be downstairs having a drink. He's all over the place, but he's going to have to learn now. It's too cold. He'll either have to sleep outside my bedroom, or if he wants to come in the bedroom, he's going to have to... Because when I first bought the house, that's what I did, you know. So I know it's exciting, isn't it? My sleeping arrangements with my dog. But yeah, I couldn't sleep. That's where I was going there. So I watched Shin Godzilla for like... I reckon I've watched it 100 times, you know. I did say before, maybe I should start learning Japanese. And that'd be a good, like, movie to... Because I know the words... so much, but then I can maybe put the subtitles on and watch the dubbed version, you know. But how cool is Godzilla? Do you know when, like, I got my Godzilla here, do you know when he goes beast mode and his mouth opens like that? That is so cool. And then that massive, like, the classic Godzilla, like, ray laser, whatever the fuck it's called, like, thing comes out of his mouth, and then it keeps going, and then it goes into that really thin... The sound effects and everything on that scene is outstanding. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it, you know. But the more I watch it, the more I love it, and I fucking really love it. Yes, that's what I've been watching. Obviously, I'm a massive fan of YouTube. I've watched a shitload of YouTube this week, as per usual. So my new segment now, my YouTube video of the week. What's the chances as well, right? So I've rediscovering my love of Sonic the Hedgehog. And my favourite YouTube channel, Great Men Taking Over the World. I'll try again and tag them. Ren is subscribed, I believe, to the channel. Really nice, big YouTuber. Follow each other on Instagram as well. I don't know him, he lives across the pond, you know. But yeah, what's the chances? Ren from Great Men Taking Over the World did a Sonic marathon, but he did Sonic 1, Sonic 2, 3 and Knuckles. And it's like just under 9 hours. One long stream. I was like, it's almost as if as if he knew what I was thinking. Like, if any channel was going to do a playthrough of those games, it'd be my favourite YouTube channel. And my favourite YouTube channel happened to do the game that my head's can't stop thinking about, you know. I'm talking to people in work about it. Oh, Sonic shit. Yeah, that's what I used to think 2 weeks ago, but now I just rekindled my love for the game, you know. But yeah, so shout out Ren from Great Men Taking Over the World. They've had a couple of new videos coming up. I think it was like a PS1 ones or PS2. I can't remember now. But the Sonic one was... I'm not sure at all. I'm about 4 hours in, but yeah, it's nice to have that playing while I'm doing housework and stuff like that. So yeah, really, really good video. I'll tag the channel. Check out the channel, guys. What have I been reading? I've only been reading one book this week, and what a book. Sorry, the MotoGP circuit is right outside my house. Yeah, I thought I was going to finish it this week. This is volume 2 of Berserk. So I might finish that tonight, actually. But with my new sleeping pattern, I'm quite like high maintenance when it comes to sleeping. It's like an art, isn't it, sleeping? I take medication to help me sleep. But I've got to take, normally, if I go to bed at 10, I've got to take my tablets around about 7:30 to 8 o'clock. So I'm still playing with what's the best time to take my tablets, because I got to take them in work, but I can't take them too close to when I ride home, because you're not supposed to ride a motorbike on these tablets. Fucking, I know it's so complicated. It is for me anyway. So some nights I haven't actually been reading, but just before I go to bed, I sit on my bed, and the last thing I do every night is read. But yeah, I got a little bit to go. What's this? The thing is, on these books, it doesn't say what page you're on. I think I'm like 100 pages, something like that left. But fuck, these are brilliant books. Keep an eye, they might go on sale on Black Friday in Amazon. Okay, so that's what I've been reading, nothing else to report there. Games I'm looking forward to playing. Right, this is the game. This is a weird one, right? So I think I said on last week's video, games I'm looking forward to playing was Gungrave is out on the 22nd. I haven't seen any reviews. I've seen a video now. I was going to stay away from spoilers, but I really like the look of that game. Gungrave. It's called Gungrave Gore, Gore, or G, or Core. I'm not sure what it's called, right? But that's coming out on the PS5 and maybe PS4 as well. The other game, and I pre-ordered this, Ys 8. Now, Ys 8 came out on Friday, and it's been out, as far as I know, it was a PlayStation Vita game, and it was an excellent Vita game. It goes for bank. It's really, I've never seen any version of Ys 8 in the wild. Then he ported it then to the PlayStation 4. And my friend, shout out Chris, he's saying, if you're going to get, he loves the Ys series, right? So he's like, they've been going since the Master System days, you know? I've actually seen the Master System version in the wild, but I haven't seen the PlayStation 4 version in the wild. That's obviously Ys 1. So I was on my wish list on Amazon. It was £28 for Ys 8 for the PS4 version. And I thought, I'll just wait. If it gets down to around about the £25, I'm tight on the money, right? But every penny counts, isn't it? Especially when you're a game collector, you know, big time like me or whatever. All those little pennies add up. That's what I'm trying to say. Not saying I'm big time. Yeah, so I was watching it, and then I noticed then, it says, oh, you might know when Amazon does that, you might be interested in this. It said that Ys 8 was coming out on the PlayStation 5, so I watched that. I added that to my wish list, and it was coming out on the 18th, which was Friday. So I pre-ordered it then. I thought, fuck, I just pre-order. It's nice to have a game when it comes out. And then I pre-ordered it, and then Amazon said, oh, you'll have your game on the 23rd. So I think that's next Wednesday. So I was like, what? I couldn't believe. I thought, you cheeky fuckers. It didn't say before you pre-ordered it, there's a delay or something like that. But to cut a long story short, I had my whinge about it, right? I made a note on my phone to whinge about it. But it actually did come on the 18th. So I got it in my hand here, right? It's got this is the deluxe edition. Now this is only £32, so £4 more. I get the PS5 version, and I believe this has got the DLCs is all on this disc. Okay, it has got 2 discs. It's got the soundtrack in there as well as the game. But then it's got this art book. But the first page, right? So it's only a thin little art book. Okay, so I get the art book out. So it's nothing massive. I don't know what else is in there. Oh yeah, I'll make sure not to put my DLC code for everyone to see how long that lasts. But yeah, right at the start it says, caution, this book contains spoilers. Proceed at your own risk. So I haven't actually looked in there yet. But all I've done so far is, this isn't spoilers. You're on a ship, you're introduced to a couple of characters, and something happens to your ship, and you're like shipwrecked basically. And I've gone round and I'm finding the crew of the ship and some of the passengers. So I'm about a couple of hours in, I want to say. It took me a while to get off the ship to figure out what the fuck I had to do. The combat's good. It's an action RPG. People say they don't like the graphics. I think they're fine. Do you know what I mean? They're not wow amazing graphics, but they're fine. Do you know what I mean? I got no issue with the graphics or anything like that. But yeah, this is my first ever Ys game, and so far, so very, very good. I'm saying about what I've been watching. Sorry, I'm all over the place now. I did finish going back. I did finish RWBY. So RWBY. I think last week I pronounced it WRBY. So sorry if I offended or ruined anyone's life by pronouncing the letters in the wrong name. I really enjoyed it, right? And I'm even tempted to buy, I think there's 5 seasons. I really hope, and do a bit of research, I hope visually it gets better. Like, one of the things, it's not lazy. You can tell they didn't have much of a budget. But, like, say one of the characters is in a crowded room. The character that's the main character, whichever one, will be normal. But everyone else will just be a black silhouette of the like, it's a full room, like a ballroom, let's say. That character will be colour, animated. Everyone else will be moving, but it's just completely black. It really looks unfinished, is the only way I can describe it. But I really like every single character. She's got a cool backstory, this one here. They're all badass, okay? It's not just 4 girls. There's a couple of male characters in there as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And all other animes out there, you can take a leaf out of their book where put it into movie mode. So when you're binge watching something, say I wanted to binge watch Bleach. Say I just thought, I'm going to do 15 episodes today. It's about 25 minutes per episode. That's including the end credits and the credits when it's coming on. So you got a lot of skipping and you got to press skip and stuff like that. But then sometimes you don't want to miss anything if there's a little spoiler or something at the end of the episode. So on this, you can just put it into movie mode and it takes away all that shit. It's like in a movie, hence it's called movie mode. Okay, so sorry, I didn't want to forget that, but I have finished that. Yeah, but I do recommend it. It's a good story, but be warned, visually, it is very off-putting, so it's not quite for everyone. So yeah, on staying with games, going back to rather, games I'm looking forward to playing. Obviously, it's Black Friday next weekend. I'm really hoping, I've got a couple of games I'm watching on my wish list in Amazon. So I got Death Smiles on the PlayStation 4. That's around about £30. And it's really expensive on the Xbox 360. I think it's like a re-release of that game. So obviously I'd rather have it on the PS4 anyway. And the other game I'm really... I've been watching this game for ages, right? Is Sifu, or Sifu, S-I-F-U. Not F-U, F-U. Oh, that asshole in work, F-U. You don't... I've deleted him on everything now, so he won't be watching. Yeah, so hopefully Sifu will go on sale in this Black Friday. And I have seen, this is a YouTube channel, right, where it must be a PC mod or something, where there's Soul Calibur characters, like skins. There's Chun-Li ones, and it just there's Cammy ones. They look amazing. But if they wanted to make a lot of money, they'd release them as DLC skins. Maybe I haven't really looked into it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they are a DLC, you know. But yeah, it looks cool as fuck. So that game really hasn't come down. I think it was about 50 quid when it came out. I don't think it ever was 60 on the PS5 I'm talking about. Then it's been flirting like 35, 30, and in CX around about that price. So if it doesn't come down in price Black Friday or in the run up for Christmas, I'm probably going to ask my brother or my mother, what do you want for Christmas? I'll probably say that game for the PS5. I'll bite the bullet, let's say. But that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, my training. So you can all click off now. All I'm going to talk about is my training or lack of training, and I did my motorbike CBT yesterday. So the reason I got my CBT. So yeah, this is the end of the video for the gamers. Goodbye. God bless. Have a good weekend. You still there? Hey, this is my training segment. So, I didn't go for a run this morning. I got up to go for a run, and in work we are basically on this trailer after trailer. We need to we're unloading trailers basically, and my fingers, my biceps, and my forearms are killing. Obviously don't need that for running, but this morning I went downstairs to feed my dog, and my back was in half, and my leg, I was just like knackered. Because what I like to do, on the weekend, I have one lazy day, I might do the housework, but I don't do any physical activity, let's say. I might take the dogs for a walk, but nothing strenuous. And then on the Sunday, that's normally my Saturday, I might go shopping, game hunting or something like that. It's again, nothing strenuous. And then on the Sunday, so I've recharged my batteries, I need a day to recharge. Then on the Sunday, I'm ready to go for my run. But yes, so I finished work 12 o'clock Friday night, got home about 12:30ish, and I went to bed probably about 2 o'clock, or fell asleep around about 2 o'clock, but I had to be the other end of Swansea for my CBT. So I didn't, and because I needed to sleep, of course, you've all been there, pressure's on, you need a good night's sleep, so I didn't fucking sleep, did I? So a little bit dangerous. I was turning up and I had to do motorcycle training on a lack of sleep, so it's not very safe, is it? So I was a bit worried, so I had 2 big scoops of coffee. So I thought that'll keep me going, but really brilliant. So I did my motorbike CBT with JT's in Swansea, so shout out JT's in Swansea. I'm so impressed. Loads of things you did right. So first of all, I turned up, I was about 20 minutes early, and it was fucking freezing, right? My hands, so fill the bike up with petrol, I get a discount if I do it on my bike rather than renting their bike, so I saved myself £35, happy days, do you know what I mean? Didn't cost me that in fuel, and I'm so glad I did it on my bike, I'll tell you in a sec. So I turn up, and then this other bloke nervously walks to me, and then another one, and I, right boys? And I said, yeah, you here for your CBT? I said, yeah. So I had my helmet on my arm, and then, so how long have you been riding for? I said, on and off, since I've been an adult kind of thing. So I think first bike I had was when I was 18. So both of them basically had never ridden a motorbike before. So, fuck, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be me who rode my bike there, and we're going to go through basic training. It's going to be a bollock just to keep away kind of thing. So then we all had a bit of a brief, and then one of the guys said, oh, I really like your helmet. I've got a really good helmet. It's got samurais on it. That's the reason I bought it, but it's like it's an RI RX7, so any biker petrol heads out there, you might know what helmet. It's like a top of the range helmet. It's not a cheap helmet, let me tell you. It's eye catching. It's such a nice helmet. And so we were having a chat and this and that, and he said, oh, you've done your CBT before? I said, yeah, it's still valid till the 22nd. All right, no worries. So we all paid and stuff like that, and then he pulled me to one side. He said, look, there's probably no point in you now. There's 2 instructors. That's the other good thing as well. He said, just do a couple of laps for me so I can see how you're doing. Just pretend that's a junction and indicate and all that shit. Okay, no problem. He said, you're wasting your time here. We'll go for a spin on the bike. I was like, right. He said, we'll go for a coffee and we'll see how you do. So he put the head thing in and all. No, sorry, before we did that then, right, my bike has been making some unusual noises when I'm changing gear. It's like, I thought something was wrong with the engine. And it's a brand new bike. I bought it brand new in May. I know, exciting story, isn't it? So I bought it in May, and basically he looked at it and went, Jesus Christ. He said, your chain's about to come off. With his little finger, he just went like that, and my chain came off. He said, that could cut your leg off. If you go in at speed and that comes off, it could snap and like take your leg. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, you can't go out on the road. Like, oh, fuck you, we go now. So he had a word with the guys in the garage. He wheeled the bike in, and they fixed it there and then, free of charge. I know it's under warranty, but I was like, wow, that's amazing. So we went out on the bike. I know, sorry, bear with me, guys, right? So we went out on the bike. He bought me a coffee then, like one of these, what they call them, like pop-up coffee shop things. So we're having a coffee, sitting on the wall and stuff like that, just chatting. And he was looking at my bike. He goes, fuck. He said, I didn't see that. My back disc brake was worn down almost to the metal. You shouldn't be riding that. I'm on my CBT, right? So we ride back then. No, we pulled over. His son was on the phone. He thought something was wrong, but it was his son videoing his other son doing donuts on his fucking on his motorbike. It's a really cool guy, right? Didn't get his name, unfortunately. Went back to the garage to where the testing was, and which it was part of it was the garage. And he said, have a word. I had a chat and he said, yeah, I can book you in today for 1:30. So I had like an hour and a half or something to kill. I thought you may as well do it now than book it and drive it all the way back. It's quite a trek on the motorbike, you know, and it's not getting any colder out there. So cut a long story short, they did it for, I thought it was going to be like 50 quid plus. It was like 20 odd quid. So the money I saved by doing it on my bike, I put back in and had pretty much a new chain and a new disc brakes. But if I decided to do it on their bike, my bike would have just been parked to one side all day and nobody would have noticed. Do you know what I mean? I could have had he said I could have had an accident. Do you know what I mean? So it was a tiring day. That's where I'm going with it, right? And I went for a run. I did 6 kilometers on Thursday. So again, because we changed our shifts and stuff like that, God, I'm sweating. Talking on YouTube keeps you warm, guys. So if you can't afford to pay heating, just set up a YouTube channel and talk. It's my anxiety, it is. My social anxiety. Yeah, so I did 6k on Thursday. So it's taken me a while. I thought 5k is a decent sized jog. So I'm adding a bit. I'm not going to go over the top. So I'll try and do at least 6 kilometers. I normally go Wednesdays and Sundays, but because of my shifts, I went Thursday. I'm going to go tomorrow morning. So basically, it's important to listen to your body. I've done it loads of times. No, I've got to go and do this today because it's this day, and then I could injure myself or something like that. But I feel so much better now compared to just this morning. My back is eased up a bit. My legs aren't aching as much. My arms and stuff are a little bit sore, but I don't need them for jogging, you know. But I just have to get used to that. I got 5 weeks left in work doing these night shifts. I'll be fine, you know. So that was my training update in a roundabout way, and basically that's how everything I've done over the week, basically. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this channel. I've got a 37 minute. I can talk for fucking whales sometimes, can't I? Yeah, I really do enjoy it though. So thank you anyone that actually does watch it. Please hadouken that subscribe button. I will love you forever and ever and ever. And I cut it off now. Love you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.